Try not to become a man of success. Rather, become a man of value. The value of achievement lies in the achieving. Love brings much happiness, much more so than pining for someone brings pain. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. Fear or stupidity has always been the basis of most human actions. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination circles the world. Don't listen to the person who has the answers. Listen to the person who has the questions. All of science is nothing more than the refinement of everyday thinking. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. Most people say that it is the intellect which makes a great scientist. They are wrong, it is character. Imagination is the highest form of research. A ship is always safe at shore, but that is not what it's built for. The fear of death is the most unjustified of all fears, for there's no risk of accident for someone who's dead. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. I would teach peace rather than war. I would inculcate love rather than hate. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. The only source of knowledge is experience. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. Information is not knowledge. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The great moral teachers of humanity were, in a way, artistic geniuses in the art of living. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Truth is what stands the test of experience. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. There comes a time when the mind takes a higher plane of knowledge but can never prove how it got there. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Nothing truly valuable arises from ambition or from a mere sense of duty. It stems rather from love and devotion towards men and towards objective things. Human beings must have action, and they will make it if they cannot find it. Man would indeed be in a poor way if he had to be restrained by fear of punishment and hopes of reward after death. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. The difference between genius and stupidity is that genius has its limits. Common sense is nothing more than a deposit of prejudices laid down in the mind before you reach 18. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. I think and think for months and years. 99 times, the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. I always get my best with my naivety, which is 20% deliberate. Once you stop learning, you start dying. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination.